Hello, I'm Josh George. Today I'll be doing my non-Power 5 or Group of 5 video. I'm going to predict all of the conference champions from those, and then I'm going to do a Heisman special at the end of this video. So we're going to start in the American Conference. My dark horses for the American Conference are Memphis and Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a team that looked really good against UCLA last year. I have Cincinnati at 9-3. And 5-3 in conference play. I have Memphis 9-3 and 5-3 in conference play. Now, for the conference title, I have Central Florida. I think that they're going to do very well with Brandon Wimbush at quarterback this year. Josh Heupel's a great quarterback coach as well. I have them at 12-1, 9-0, winning the conference, beating Houston. I just don't know if Dan Mullen is quite up for winning a conference championship yet. I have them at 8-5 after the conference title game. Now, to Conference USA. My dark horse is Louisiana Tech. I think Skip Holtz, I think he's got a really good quarterback in Jamar Smith. I have La Tech at 8-4 this season. Now, I have Doc Holliday and Marshall going 9-4 and winning the Conference USA championship game. I have them beating North Texas. North Texas just catches the right teams at home to win their division and go to the conference title. I have North Texas at 8-5. Now, to the MAC. I don't really have a dark horse necessarily for the MAC, but I have Toledo winning. I think this is going to be a league with a lot of offense because Toledo finished 9th in points per game last season. I have Toledo at 10-3 after winning the conference championship game. Then I have Buffalo, who was 29th in points per game last season, and I have them at 8-5 after losing in the conference championship game. Then to the Mountain West, I think this could be one of the best Group of 5 conferences in the nation. Utah State, who's my dark horse, they won 11 games last season, which shows really how good of a team they were. But I have Boise State at 12-1 winning the conference, and they were 10-3 last season. And I think the magic just might be back for Boise State. But Fresno State, they're a really good team. I think they match up well with USC and Minnesota, who they'll play in the non-conference, which really could give them a boost. I have them at 10-3 after losing in the conference championship game. Now, to the Sun Belt. I went out on a limb with this one. I think Matt Vapor is a really good head coach, and I think he just steps up in big games. And I had them winning the division and winning on ahead, and had them winning the conference. And I have Yule Monroe at 7-6 after winning the Sun Belt Conference Championship over Toledo. Chip Lindsey, he's their new head coach. I don't know if he can necessarily win the conference title as first-year head coach. Now, I did have them beating my dark horse, though, in Appalachian State to get to the conference championship game. I have Troy at 10-3, 7-1 in conference play, and that head-to-head win gets them to the conference title. Now, App State's my dark horse, and I have them finishing at 11-1. Now, to the Heisman Special. Now, there's a huge debate on, is the Heisman the best player in college football, period? Is it the best player on the best team? Is it the most valuable player on their team? So I kind of have guys that are a little bit of everything on here, including a dark horse. I'm going to start with my dark horse Heisman candidate, who may be the best player in the country. I think he's definitely the best running back. He may not be the best player on the best team, but I think he's definitely the MVP. And he's Jonathan Taylor, the running back at Wisconsin. Now, to the actual voting, the top 5 guys. It's kind of a quarterback award, so you'll notice all of these guys are quarterbacks. At 5th, I have Jalen Hurts. He's 26-2 as a starter on a Power 5 team. Kind of went with a guy that might be the best guy on the best team. You know, it's a guy that a lot of people are going to watch, and OU's had 2 Heisman winners in a row, so I felt like I had to put him on the list. So Jalen Hurts at 5th. Now at 4, I have Kelly Bryant, the Missouri quarterback. He transferred in from Clemson. Like I say, him and his offense, he's going to be one of the best players. A lot of guys are going to want to watch him. He's kind of going to be the MVP of that team, and I think that will land him a fourth spot in the final Heisman voting. Now to third, the guy I have third is Trevor Lawrence. See, he's kind of the best player on the best team, and that's kind of what gets a lot of votes there. I feel like he's going to do really well, and this team was third in scoring last season, the Clemson Tigers were. And so I have him finishing third on the ballot. Now to second, I have Tua Tagovailoa. He may be the most exciting player to watch in all of college football. He may be the best player on the best team. He may be the MVP of the team. But I feel like he's got a lot of other guys that could be getting votes, which could steal votes from him and keep him from winning the award from Alabama. Winning the Heisman Trophy, I have the Oregon Ducks quarterback, Justin Herbert. He's been a 4-year starter there. And if they do end up doing really well in the Pac-12, they could be on TV a lot. So I just feel like he's the guy to go with. 4-year starter. I feel like a lot of people already know his name and expect him to do well. I'm Josh George.